Let's take a look at the introduction of the loudest ninja ever, Black Star. So he's supposed to be after Al Capone and his men, right? Who are just collecting these souls like candy. And Black Star is supposed to be stealth, right? So his partner, Tsubaki, is telling him be quiet, but of course he has to be the loudest in the room. He mentioned that he's just this big old star, so he has to make this grand exit. So Al Capone is actually some aware of the shit, right?
We had an awesome stage today. Sometimes I'm such a big star, I almost can't handle it.
We still haven't collected a single soul that's become a Kishan egg. You're acting more like a falling star.
Using astronomy wordplay to insult me? You shouldn't use such a little joke on a big guy.
Of course. Sorry about that.
However, because I'm the bigger man here, I won't hold one poor joke against you. I'll merely take it as a sign of your innocence.
Alright, so look, they're back at the DWMA Academy, and they're supposed to be collecting souls, right? They're working for Lord Death himself. So Lord Death is not happy about their performance, though. They're supposed to be collecting 99 souls plus a witch. So they get this tip from Lord Death that Al Capone's actually going after this witch, Angela. So Black Star and his partner, they have to go and find this guy, right? But Al Capone, they end up running into Angela's guardian. This guy, Mifune, he's not letting them pass. But then, of course, Black Star's in some other mission. He wants to prove to his partner that he's actually stealth, right? So he ends up actually peeking on... He actually ends up peeking on his partner, right? So then all of this happens. Him and Tsubaki have to go over to find the witch. But then they found that Al Capone and his men, they've been defeated by Mifune. So Black Star, he gets into it with this guy, right? And they're like, yeah, he did do that. And Black Star asks, are you really strong? Are you really strong? Because he's going to beat you. And he told you, like, I am a big man. And he told this guy he's actually fucking small. He told Mifune he's small. So then Mifune sets up this whole trap. And they're going at it, right? But then Mifune is like, he doesn't really want to kill, right? He doesn't kill if he doesn't really have to. So he says, like, if you had to kill a kid, he's going to get all these nightmares. And then he actually ends up defeating Black Star in an instant. But then Mifune, of course, he had to go and say some shit. So then Black Star, he went on this whole auto transformation. And he comes after this guy. And he ends up smacking this guy from behind. And all of his souls that he's ever collected just explode out of this guy. So then this also gives a little bit more into Black Star's power, which we will get into. But then this witch Angela comes out of nowhere. He's like, can you please not hurt Mifune? And then he's like, oh dude, I might even kill this kid. But then Black Star is like, nah bro, I can't even kill this kid. It would give him nightmares. The same line. And while of course Lord Death has been looking at all of this the entire time, so...
You should take while the taking's good.
Nah, big guy like me doesn't need people to do his dirty work for him.